With the help of a couple subscribers and my own book, I conducted 3 case studies in a 5-day book promotion using a variety of book promotion services ranging in price. We wanted to see how many sales we could get using some of these services. So we did 3 separate case studies using book promotion gigs. Were they worthwhile, and did we see a return on investment? We got very different results for the first 2 case studies. In a 5-day 99-cent book promo, we got very little sales. On the second case study, we did a 5-day free book promo for a KDP Select Enrolled ebook, and the promotion was a success. But what if we stepped away from Fiverr? And how would a nonfiction book fare in a 5-day 99-cent promo? And what if that book was published wide across every major online book retailer? Well, I tossed my hat into the ring with my book, Amazon Keywords for Books. In this promo, I ran 3 separate Amazon ads campaigns and tapped into my email newsletter of roughly about 3,000 subscribers. I'll break down the sales on each promo based on sales generated by Amazon ads and any Amazon alternative platforms like Apple and Kobo. I didn't worry so much about the advance notice for the 5 service providers I use for promos because I planned the whole promo in December, less than a month prior to the 5-day 99-cent promo. You'll find if you use these services, the prices vary based on your niche. The more popular the niche is, the more the promo tends to cost. For nonfiction, I'm lucky that it costs less than most fiction works do. I heard of Fussy Librarian through David Gogren. He has a tightly vetted short list of free and paid book promo services. Not to mention, Fussy Librarian is a recommended service through the Alliance of Independent Authors watchdog list. So for $15, I figured it was worth a shot. I got 27 ebook sales through Amazon with 2 sales from Amazon ads. Through Apple, I got a whopping 2 sales, and through Kobo, I got 1 sale. Total royalties, $10.20. Bargain Booksy is one of the many services available through book promotion company Written Word Media. The part I find refreshing about their service is the full transparency of their reach. Based on the niche, they have an approximate list size, so when you're investing in them, you know what you're getting in. For general nonfiction, they have roughly about 116,000 email subscribers, which certainly seems worth the modest price of about $30. Oh, and much like Fussy Librarian, Written Word Media is a recommended partner in the Ally Watchdog services. I got 29 ebook sales on Amazon with 2 sales through Amazon ads, and I got an additional sale through Apple. Total royalties, $10.20 again. I'm definitely not batting 1,000 here, folks. On my 3rd day, I ran a Robin Reads promo for about $60. They fully disclose the number of email subscribers they have based on the niche you choose. For nonfiction, it's over 78,000 subscribers. As you can tell, it's considerably more reach, but twice the cost. So I had higher expectations for Robin Reads. Next to the higher cost, my other reservation was they only promote the Amazon and Barnes & Noble links. Would that make a difference? I don't know for sure. I got 27 ebook sales on Amazon with 1 sale through Amazon ads. I also sent 1 email broadcast and got roughly 9 unique clicks. Considering how much I invested and the number of email subscribers I contacted, this was the biggest loss I had from the ads so far. I'm sure we can chalk it up to timing or the subscribers Robin Reads reaches is not my ideal audience. Sadly, our total earnings was a modest $9.18, somehow lower than the previous days. Not by much, but enough for me to question spending so much for such a little return. I'll share how it could have been better in a bit. For my 4th day, I reached out to the original first-time sponsors of this channel, Book Doggy. Good friend and fellow indie author Martin Crosby started Book Doggy quite a few years ago and has amassed a deep email list of readers and a flat fee of about $24. If I was running a free promo or Kindle Vella promo, it's about $21. All in all, we got 23 ebook sales on Amazon, and 2 sales came from Amazon ads. And also, I got 6 KENP page reads. I'm sure this has nothing to do with the promo, but it should be noted I've been out of KDP Select for about a year or 2 now. The total royalties for day 4, yep, this was a rougher pill to swallow at $7.82. eReader IQ was another book promo service I found through David Gogren. For $25, you could reach about 20,000 email subscribers for general nonfiction. As I'm putting this video together, I truly wonder how these service providers set rates. Because for $5 more, you can reach over 100,000 email subscribers with Bargain Booksy. Let's see if the results speaks for themselves. I sold a total of 24 ebooks and a net profit of $8.16. To summarize, I got 130 sales on Amazon plus 4 miscellaneous sales elsewhere for a total profit of $45.56. So we can safely say I overspent on this promo, so where did I go wrong? Let's take a look at the stats and perks from running the 5-day 99-cent promo for my nonfiction book. In the 5 days prior to the promo in last December, I got 19 sales, so there were nearly 7 times as many sales during the promo than prior to it. Bear in mind, the price of my ebook is normally $4.99 versus the 99 cents during the promo. The 5 days after the promo, I got about 27 sales. Though the promo was almost 5 times that, overall I saw a 30% boost in sales comparing the period before to the period after the promotion, which is good. What about other knock-on effects from the promo? I got 4 paperback sales for the entire promo, which is business as usual. As for hardcover sales through Ingram Spark, 0. Then again, I don't get many hardcover sales anyway, so this is about right. I saw an additional 4 audiobook sales with 3 of those sales through ACX in January. What dates, you might ask? I don't know. ACX's sales reports are horrible and they need a massive overhaul. But this amount of audiobook sales is pretty normal. The other audiobook sale came through Scribd by way of Findaway Voices. This amount of audiobook sales is normal too. Thankfully, I can narrow down my reports by time period in Findaway Voices dashboard. Could someone please tell the folks at ACX to open up a Findaway Voices account? It's free. And take notes. Findaway Voices gets it right. ACX? Not so much. Hindsight's always 20/20, and we can all agree based on those stats, I took a bath on this promo. My sales did pump up after the promo, so we could make the argument that it was a good long game victory. But for the duration of that promo, it's a loss. I've had some distance from the book promo. I see where I could improve my results and drive more sales. If I were less lazy and passive about this book promo, I could have seen a much better return. Here's what I'd do differently and I'd recommend to you as well. I'd look into some author collaborations through newsletter swaps and group promos. Instead of promoting my deal to just my email list, I could exchange mentions with another author in my niche to bolster both our sales. And it'd be a double whammy if I could get a few authors to contribute to a group promo, so the rising tide raises all boats. Story Origin is one service I've used, but I'd be open to hearing what you prefer for coordinating newsletter swaps and group promos. I'd also have pushed harder by email since I only sent out 1 broadcast. To be honest, I didn't want to lean on the list too much just to keep this promo as clean as possible. Well, the good news is since I only promoted it once, I got minimal results. That's on me though. I'd also considered stacking some of the inexpensive Fiverr gigs that got good results for me in the past and also in the first case study I shared. For instance, BK Knight's $5 for over 80 downloads? Really? I'll take it. I'm not going to miss that much cash if I can get the same results as Bill did. And rather than upload my promo to a couple dozen free sites, I'd get Nick768 to handle it. That'll save me at least an hour of time or more. Also, I'd run more ads. I focused on automated targeting on all 3 ads in the US. Instead, I'd do at least an automated targeting campaign and 3 manual campaign targets on keywords, products, and categories. Also, I'd run the ad in more regions beyond the US. And the other thing is to run promos more consistently, like every 90 days. Sure, you guys might have bought Amazon keywords for book already, but I have thousands of new faces stumbling over my YouTube channel who have no clue of my books about self-publishing. Heck, that's one avenue I didn't even touch, YouTube. I have over 80,000 subscribers on my main channel and over 5,500 subscribers on my podcast. I'm sure they would have appreciated knowing about the deal. Sorry. Speaking of book promotions, check out this popular video from my channel about 5 book promotion services done through Fiverr. It's an interesting watch with a broader view of the promo process. See you there.